Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Welcome. This was a last minute decided broadcast. I wasn't really sure if I was going to do it. I was busy making beauty videos for my Twisted Venus channel that I am going to be uploading this coming week. So I wasn't really sure if I was going to edit that or if I was going to go live. So I'm glad I'm live. Shout out to Rick. Thank you so much for being here. And Complexity. Good to see you. Duh. What is up, Charlene? Thank you so much for the super chat question. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Tasha. Yeah, and let's just go ahead and do this. So sorry about the last minute notice. I'm glad that you guys are here. Charlene, hello. And you guys, we're going to be doing what you don't see coming. So this is going to be for next week. So starting Sunday through Saturday. So what is it, the 4th through the 10th. I am taking super chat questions tonight. So obviously, if you don't know how that works, make sure that you head over to violettaalexis.com and you can look under super chat rules to see how it works. Sorry guys, I just got done making dinner and getting my kids ready for bed, and so I'm kind of like very Virgo 6th house-esque. Okay, what's up, Stacy? How you doing? And yeah, so we're doing Aries through Pisces as per usual, you guys. Make sure that you flip the roles if you need to. Make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements as a whole to get the full story for what may be going on for next week. Okay. Now, yes, I am doing reversals tonight. So if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. I forgot to put on my LED light. So give me a sec. Oh God, for the love of all things holy. Sometimes the other one doesn't want to work. Okay. All right, whatever. So, let's go ahead and get started with Aries, of course. God, it's so freaking hot. I'm already sweating and it's been 2 seconds, dude. It's literally been 2 freaking seconds. Woosah, woosah is right. Oh my God. What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh my God, I thought I just, oh my God. Sorry, you guys. Okay. All right, shout out to Super Nifty Susie. Thank you so much for that. Sorry, you guys. It's been a little today. Okay. Vanessa. What's up, Millie? How are you? Too much clothes. Vanessa, you're such a little pervert, dude, but probably. I mean, I am wearing the booby shirt today, but what's up, Mad Max? I was doing like an outfit look, right? And usually I dress pretty provocative, or at least I used to pretty bad, right? I mean, some of you guys can remember when I showed up in the bikini in 2021 on here, and that was pretty funny, but I was doing like a outfit check, right? Like I was recording a video on my phone and it was for my Twisted Venus page, and I was wearing like these baggy pants, right? But then I was wearing like this booby top that I just was not into it. Like I just was not I was like, I don't like this look. I don't like it. I don't know. Not that I don't like a little bit of booby, but I don't know. I feel like I'm outgrowing something. I don't know. Anyway, I know. Sorry, guys, and my little in the closet lesbos in the chat. But let's go ahead and start with Aries, you guys. Okay. All right, Aries. Let's see what you have going on for February 4th through to the 10th for next week. This is what you don't see coming. Make sure that you're checking your other placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay. Show me Aries. Okay. Well, you got your fellow fire sign showing up. We got Temperance here. We got Sag, 6 of Pentacles. Then we got Starseed. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Temperance. The Fool in reverse with the 2 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. this to me is you getting ready to create something. And I don't know if this is something like actually creative, like you're trying to create something creative, like maybe you're writing some poetry, maybe I don't know, you're making some videos, who knows, right? But this is telling me that wherever you're at in your life right now for next week, you're just kind of at peace with it. It's like you don't feel the need to hop, skip, and jump and run to the next thing, right? Which is usually like what Aries does, but not next week. Next week, it just seems like you're kind of chilling, you're keeping your peace, you're making sure that you are being the peace that you want in your life. And I think that you are realizing that you're responding to the world. And what I mean by that, and I know I've said this before, most of the time we think that or I mean, God, sorry guys, I'm still flustered from taking care of the kids and like running around. Basically what I want to say is that the peace that you want around you, you're realizing that you have to be that for yourself if that's something that you want to attract. And so I think that you're just kind of kicking it. For some of you, if you're looking for love, that's definitely a possibility. It could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Of course, don't quote me on that, but it could be, or you could be offering yourself to someone. Nicole, thank you so much for that super chat question. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Well, not for long. Not for long. Okay. What's that Ten of Pentacles in reverse about? The Temperance again. This is very interesting to me because this is making me feel like there's something in your life that's already established, and I don't know if it's a business, I don't know if it's your home life, I don't know if it's a relationship. It seems like something isn't really working, or for some of you, you may need like financial help or something like that. Whatever it is, I see you getting some kind of help that you need. Something for some of you, this is like about career or something like that. You could be at this point where you're like, yeah, like I just feel like I don't want this anymore, or I'm kind of outgrowing this, or this isn't really for me anymore. And you're okay with that, like whatever that is. It seems like there's something new that is on the horizon for you, like something that you're realizing that maybe you want to invest in, or I feel like you're also getting some kind of advice from somebody. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is showing up here again, so you definitely have, the fire energy backing you. But it's making me feel like it's more of a, yes, it's motivated, yes, it's fiery, yes, all of that, but it's more so like a not a sizzle. It's not like a blazing fire where it's like, let's go, right? It's just kind of like, it's like a chill campfire. You know what I mean? That you have going when it comes to like your passions and what it is that you want to pursue. So I think that you might be realizing that something that you've been doing for a while isn't really working anymore. And so you're kind of getting ready to drop whatever that is. And it looks like you're on the horizon for something new, is what I'm feeling. For some of you, you're making travel plans. Okay. And I also want to say you could be getting a message from somebody, okay? Like somebody who's trying to contact you about what? Could be about money, could be about a relationship, could be about your passions and your dreams and what you have going on right now. Starseed, Tower, the Star. Wow, Starseed and the Star with the King of Cups. What's the Tower? The Four of Wands. So I feel like something isn't working. Once again, something that's established, something that was once celebrated. It seems like there's something external, something outside of you that's happening. I mean, maybe you're moving, I don't know, but it seems like there's something external from you that is happening that's kind of like forcing you to evolve or forcing you to change. You're starting to realize your path. And you guys are having a bunch of, especially for my Aries rising, you guys are having a bunch of transits in your 11th house of your biggest hopes and dreams and wishes. And I see this being a part of that. And for some of you, if you are single, you may end up meeting love maybe through friend groups or because you're actively pursuing your dream. And a lot of us don't realize it's like we're always looking for love, but a lot of us usually find love when we're focused on ourselves and focus on our own path, because that person that crosses our path was meant to for a reason. So it's like going on Tinder and going out and doing all that. It's probably not for you, for others of you, if you're in a committed relationship, I definitely see this person being very supportive of your dreams. We have air for your advice. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, okay, and distraction. I think that there is maybe something in your life that was kind of taking up space a little bit, something that just really isn't for you anymore. And I think it's been more of a not saying it didn't serve its purpose at one point, but it got like a little difficult. Maybe you lost the passion for it. Maybe you didn't have the money or the energy to invest in it anymore. I don't know, whatever it is. I kind of feel like this is telling you to be open minded for whatever this is, whatever new venture this is that you're about to tread upon. Okay. So thank you so much, Aries. If you would like exclusive access to 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and become a dragon, aka become a member, by going to my YouTube channel and clicking the join button, and you will have 24 videos of tarot readings for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Okay. All right, let's move on to my Tauruses. All right. All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's see what you got going on for February 4th through the 10th. Four Swords, okay. The Death card, okay. Some serious evolution, strength. Show me that Four Swords. This to me is you getting really serious about something. There's something that you've been through, and I don't know what you've been healing. I don't know if you had your heart broken. I don't know if this was like past trauma that you were dealing with. I'm not really sure what it is, but to me, you're either kind of, I don't want to say getting your head out of your ass, because that's not what I'm feeling. It's more so like you're being very, not even indifferent. You're being logical about what has transpired, why you had to go through what you had to go through, and how you're going to, or how you're learning to resolve these own issues within yourself. A lot of the times we go and we look for this external validation, or we look for somebody else to be something for us that we just simply need to be for ourselves. And I really feel like you are kind of relying on your own guidance, really, to be able to resolve something that's going on. And for some of you, Piscean Empress, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. If you are healing from something, whatever it is, it seems like you are resolving it. If you've had anxiety, if you've had like mental stressors, anything like that, I see you coming out of that. And for some of you, you're getting advice from somebody on how to heal something or how to move on from something. And I see you spending a lot of time alone. I'm not going to lie, or a lot of time indoors. Death card, Two of Pentacles. So this is like midweek. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. The way that you make money perhaps is evolving. I see you handling your finances well, is what that looks like to me. Handling your finances well, making practical decisions, being smart about it. I see you not only being able to handle your finances and do your due diligence, but also more so enjoying your life as opposed to throwing yourself into your work. So I'm kind of feeling like this is you coming off of this, I need to heal, I need to think about things, etc. And then you kind of being like, you know what, I want to work smarter, not harder, and you guys taking the time to kind of smell the flowers a little bit. So, I mean, I like this for you. It seems it's like, I don't want to say it's melancholy. It's a deep understanding of your past, your present, and realizing that you want to enjoy the present more than focus so much on what is to come. Okay. Then we have the Strength card. Yeah, see? Give me one more for that. The Five of Cups. So for some of you, this could have been, if you are this King of Wands, okay, if you are a masculine Taurus, I will say that you really were stressing about something when it comes to the past. And then you were not only that, but regretting the past and then stressing something that happened in the future because of whatever happened in the past. And it was messing with your ego a little bit. But I see you coming out of that. I see you actually gaining more confidence because you took this time out, as opposed to just living in your ego. Now for my feminine Tauruses, if you are dealing with somebody that essentially has stressed you out to no end, somebody that is making you sad, has made you sad, maybe even messed with your pride a little bit, I see you, that's probably what you've been healing from. Maybe could be a father figure, could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And I see you coming out of this on top, and kind of, if you've had somebody in your life who's been a little ornery, somebody who has been egotistical, has been stressing you out, etc. I see you holding back from that person. And I see you almost like responding in silence, if that makes sense. Isn't that funny? Conjunction and a time for healing. How funny is that? What's up, Zaza? And then we have night. Wow. So, conjunction, a time for healing, and night. I mean, this is so Taurus, right? It's like go to bed. You know what I mean? Take a fucking nap, right? Take a nap, try to chill out. I feel like that conjunction is saying get in your bed, maybe do some journaling, come together with yourself. Conjunctions can either go one or two ways. It can either be the worst thing ever, it can be the best thing ever, it can be somewhere in the middle. So it's kind of saying like this is really up to you at the end of the day. Okay. So thank you so much, Taurus. I really appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. If you would like access to over 24 videos a month, you can go ahead and become a member or become a dragon. Just go ahead and hit up my YouTube channel and click the join button, and all of that information will be available to you there. Okay. Piscean Princess, thank you so much again. And Zaza, thank you guys so much again. Vanessa. Go play with your Hitachi. Vanessa, thank you so much for that super chat question. Jesus. All right, Gemini. Gemini, let's see what you got going on for February 4th through the 10th. What's up, Sean? You're so welcome. Good to see you, baby. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. And the King of Wands. That King of Wands is showing up. The World. And the Hierophant. This is interesting because I'm almost getting like a not stressing about something. A lot of you, if you are, I mean, a lot of people that watch tarot really aren't religious, but if you are religious or if you are very into spirituality, which a lot of you guys are, whatever it is, it seems like you are, or you have been really investing into something that maybe feels like a waste of time, or maybe even something that you feel has been draining you a lot. And you're kind of getting to this point where you're relying on self and you're relying on your faith. You're relying on meditation. You're relying on your foundational structures. You're relying on your morals and your values, and you're standing tough with that. And so, to me, there's something in your life that maybe went against that, or um, you know, uh, did not align with your foundational structures. It's like if you don't have a foundation, you really don't have shit. Everything else is going to crumble. And so I think that this is telling you like um whatever this is, you're about to complete something, you're about to accomplish something. And it could even be, let's see what it is. What's the World in reverse? The Three of Swords in reverse. Something that's been draining you is once again what I'm getting. And it could be something emotionally. Even if you don't have somebody in your life, it could be like constantly giving energy to these thoughts of the past, of what was, and da da da, and we don't realize that we can really drain ourselves by using our freaking brain too much. Sometimes you just got to turn off your brain, you know what I mean? So I can definitely see that as something you have going on. Then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse with the Two of Cups and the Three of Wands in reverse. Well, I still feel like you're kind of clueless about something. Um, Alexis, I can't remember if I said thank you, so thank you. Ace of Swords in reverse with that Two of Cups and the Three of Wands in reverse is making me feel like there's some kind of connection in your life that is a little bit frustrating. It could be someone at a distance, but ultimately this is you feeling a little clueless about someone, or feeling like there's no communication between you and a person. Not really being clear on where it's going to go, or if it's going to go, or if it's going to go anywhere at all. I feel like there's somebody that you are maybe soul tied with, or you have a very strong connection, somebody that you deeply understand. Could even be a friend, really, but you're kind of, why are we frustrated? The Judgment in reverse because there's no reconciliation, or maybe somebody's not taking accountability for their actions, or somebody's not making a decision about something. And so maybe you've been waiting around for someone to make a decision, and it looks like you're just a little frustrated about that. And I feel like this is something to do with, whoops, what I was talking about here. So I don't know if this is the same thing that's draining your energy, but then we have the King of Wands, the High Priestess in reverse with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. What's the High Priestess in reverse? Well, Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. Is it about this person? If you are, there's a masculine here that you may be very attracted to. If this is not you, and flip it, like I said, if you need to. Um, and it could be that this person you feel has been keeping something from you, or you may even feel like you know something about someone, but you feel at the same time like you can't really trust your intuition. Um, and you may get to this point where you're like, I just need to let this go. I just need to stop thinking about this. For others of you, you could have somebody who ends up confessing something that they've been hiding from you, like maybe something that they've been lying about. For others, it could be that you and another person, you feel like you and this person have some untapped potential, and you're really not sure how to make it work. So yeah, square is your advice with adjustments are required and battle. Well, what are the adjustments that are required? The Seven of Cups. So this may be saying like you need to look at something more realistic instead of living in a fantasy land. Not saying that you're doing that, but I think it's also telling you that things don't need to be as hard as you make them. And a lot of the times as human beings, we make things harder on ourselves, sometimes without even realizing it. And to me, if you don't want this strife in your life or whatever, then choose peace, you know, at the end of the day, because you have options. And it doesn't always have to be, I have options, I got people in my back pocket, or, you know, it doesn't have to be that. It can just be like, I have the option to stay silent. I have the option to, you know, fuck off and not give this person attention or whatever the case may be. And so, I do feel like, however, whether that this square is referring to a person in your life, a job, I don't know what it is, but it's telling you that. So a square is kind of like how a diamond is made, right? Under pressure. And so the beautiful thing about squares is that this is like, okay, there's a problem. How do we fix it? And if I can fix it, it's like a gem in my pocket. And, you know, there's something there for you, but it's like you have to be able to deal with the pressure or know how to work around it in order to get the gem. You know, when I've had squares going on in my transit, when I wrote, some of you guys know, but I wrote The Girl at the Bottom of the Ocean when I had like a Venus square Uranus transit. And, you know, Venus can represent art. And it was probably top three of the best things I've ever written. And so and it was while I was going through some really like tough emotional stuff. And it's like, yeah, I felt a lot of pressure. I was really sad, but like I made that video and I just like, ugh, like I felt so much better. And it was my most viewed video on that page, you know. So there's something to be had there for you. Okay. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you guys so much. If you would like access to over 24 tarot videos, plus 2 astrology videos, and an all signs monthly, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button, and you will have access to all of that. Keep in mind that the dragons get the 2 astrological transits plus the all signs per month, and then the Hand of the Queen memberships get everything. Okay, so keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, Cancer, how you doing? Let's go ahead and see what you got going on for February 4th through to the 10th, okay? Show me Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Justice in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. The hidden inner strength in reverse. All right, well, it looks like a bumpy ride, but I'll make sure to put on my seatbelt. The Death in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Something's kind of like coming back up to haunt you a little bit, and I don't mean to make that sound so mysterious and weird. Max, you're very welcome. But it seems like there's something off. Now, I don't know if it's like negative karma per se. It just feels like you keep holding on to something that isn't necessarily right for you. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's anxiety. I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it's a job, but it's something where you feel like maybe you're not getting your needs met. Now, of course, for some of you, it could be some kind of karma, or maybe somebody you know is dealing with some kind of karma. But the thing is that you're fearing letting go for whatever reason. And I'm not going to clarify what that is because I feel like that's not really for me to answer, nor is that for me to understand or know. All I know is that you keep holding on to something where the scales are so uneven. Um, and it's just like a teeter-totter. It's like an elephant on one side and a little kid on the other, and you're afraid to like let that go for some reason. Now, some of you are just simply having a hard time making a decision on something from your past, or like I said, something that you're having a hard time letting go of, or someone that you're having a hard time letting go of, and you're having a hard time changing your current circumstances. Why is that? The Magician. Because you feel like whatever this is has potential, or you feel like you can make it happen. The Magician. Whatever this thing is, it's as if you feel as though it has potential. You feel like it has everything, or you have everything that you need in order to make it happen. Hmm. Like you set an intention and you plan on finishing it. It could be something as simple as there's something that you're just trying to get right. Maybe it's a writing project, maybe it's a screenplay or something. And you're like, oh, I feel like this has so much potential. I know that I can make it work. I can't just trash it, right? I can't just throw it out, right? Maybe just need some tweaks, whatever it is. Then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and the Devil in reverse. Wow. So for my feminine cancers, your anger or your jealousies or your fears or your lack of confidence or hey, whatever it is, right? We all have felt this or been this at one point in our lives, and we all have it in us regardless. We're all not confident about something. We will all eventually get jealous about something. We all get angry about something. It's just because you're a human being, you're not an AI robot. I don't give a fuck if Pluto is an Aquarius, okay? And what you're realizing is that that mind frame, that feeling, that way that you're going about life, about relationships, about yourself is actually stopping you from being the shit, to be honest. But the good thing is that you're realizing it. And so I imagine that this is the turning point for you where you actually do something about it. Top Flight, thank you so much for that super chat question. So, and the thing is that I feel like whatever it is, that you got the juice, whatever the thing is. Or maybe this is someone you're dealing with if you're a masculine dealing with a feminine. I don't know. But for some of you, you have someone jealous of you. Okay. For some of you, you have a feminine energy that's jealous of you. Okay. Then we have the hidden inner strength in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Can I get one more for that, please? The Knight of Swords. There's like something that I don't know. It's it doesn't like make you feel like a man, or it doesn't make you feel like a woman. It's not, how do I explain this? It's like for instance, if you have this job, like let's say that you are, I don't know, a waiter or a waitress, right? And I'm only saying that because I used to be one. And you just feel this fire burning inside of you, and it's like, ugh, but you're stuck at this. It's like you're showing up, you're putting one foot in front of the other, and you're supposed to be doing what you're doing, but you are bored. You know, it's like not something you're interested in mastering. Like, for instance, they could be like, oh, well, would you like to be promoted to manager? And you're like, ugh, sure. It's something that you're not. So I kind of feel like and I think that once you master this Queen of Wands energy, which is like the showstopper, the performer, the creative, right? It's like once you master that and get your confidence back in some area of your life, I feel like you're gonna just take off. You know what I mean? Your advice is yin. Okay. Work through your fears. And warning. What's the warning about? The sun in reverse. So lack of confidence is what's keeping you stuck, ultimately, is what I feel like it is. And also getting down on yourself or lacking the optimism, etc. It's like, I feel like it's telling you trust in God and also trust in yourself, and have some patience with yourself. But it's like, this is a time now where you have to have some beginning, but you have to pull it from deep within yourself. And I think that you believe that some weakness that you have or some flaw that you have is what's ultimately going to be the reason why you don't get someone or get something or can't be a YouTuber. I don't know, whatever it is. You think that that's going to be the reason why you fail, while it actually may be the reason how you succeed. Okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you guys so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. Also, if you would like access to over 24 videos for tarot readings and astrology and all signs, you can go ahead and become a member by clicking on my YouTube channel and clicking the join button, and all of that information will be available there. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Leo. All right, Leo. What's up, Barbie? What's up, High Priestess Tarot? What's up, Paula? All right, let me see, Leo. Let's see what you got going on for February 4th through to the 10th. The mystery card in this deck, the moon in reverse, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. So let's see. Show me the mystery card, the Justice. Page of Pentacles. This is giving me more of a determined energy, if I'm going to be honest with that mystery card. The mystery card here in this deck is asking you just to simply use your intuition, and that's what it feels like. This feels like something boiling, burning inside of you, something that you are not willing to, like, you're not willing to compromise on. You're not going to take no for an answer. It's like a big decision that you're getting ready to make, to start something, to learn something, to start a business, to put a true effort into your relationship like never before. It's like, let's begin again, or let me try this again, or it's something like that. And there's a very strong determination that you have to be able to make this happen, because the thing is that whatever this is, you're not only motivated to make it work or to succeed at it, it's also something that you want to last a long time, or something that you're wanting to last forever. Whatever forever is. Give me one more. The Chariot in reverse. Why are you afraid? You're determined, but there's something that's standing in your way, and I don't know if it's fear. I don't know if it's a person. What is the thing? Is it a person? You feel like somebody isn't working with you, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or is it insecurity? I feel like you're going to do it anyway, but it's almost like somebody else needs to get on board. It's like somebody else needs to get on board. Liz A, thank you so much for that super chat question. It's like somebody else needs to get on board with you, I think. It's like you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. The Moon in reverse, the Ten of Wands, the Hangman in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. What's that Hangman in reverse about? The Ten of Cups. Wow. I'm just getting such a determined energy off of you to do something. I think that whatever your fears are in regards to accomplishing something, I'm not saying that you don't have them. That's where courage comes from, is obviously through pushing through the resistance that is fear, right? And fear drives us. And a lot of us don't realize that fear is like the common denominator, usually, of what's standing between us and that girl or that guy or that job or that whatever, our dream, right? And so I feel like you see the fear. And I say that because we also have the Chariot in reverse, which can talk about like you don't have the courage to do something. I feel like you're going to do it anyway, eventually. Or it could be somebody else that has the fear. Keep that in mind. But this to me is you hanging on to something. You're not taking no for an answer is what I'm getting. Once again, it's like you're staying put. This is what you want. You're getting on the same page with another person. For some of you, you're collaborating with a person in order to accomplish something. Or if you have a partner with that 10 of cups and the 3 of pentacles, this could be you being like, I know you're scared, or I'm scared, or this could also be like expressing your emotions in some way because you want to finally get to this safe space with a family member or with a partner or with a friend or whatever it is. And it feels like you're not giving something up. For some of you, you could go into business with a family member, or you could go into business with a partner, or you could be talking about that. Okay. Then we have the 7 of cups in reverse, 5 of pentacles in reverse, 6 of pentacles in reverse, and the King of pentacles in reverse. Yikes. Oh God. So for some of you, you may start to realize, like, if you're a masculine, you may start to realize that you're getting a reality check when it comes to like your finances, okay? Or when it comes to a relationship. But it feels more like financial. And so if you're a masculine, it feels more financial. And so, um, if that is the case, I would definitely watch your finances. Maybe that's why you're kind of starting something new, perhaps. Because I feel like maybe you believe that you're not really getting what you're worth in a job, or maybe business isn't doing that great. So it's like you're kind of deciding to do something. What are we deciding to do? The Lovers in reverse. You may decide to separate from something, or may decide to make a choice. For others of you, if you're a feminine, you could start kind of realizing that somebody may be using you in some regard for status or for uh you know money or something, like, oh well, maybe if we move in together, then we could split the bills, or it could be something like that. So your advice is Uranus, emotions are running high, uh-oh, and territory. What's that territory about? I'm kind of feeling like this is about protecting your own boundaries. I think that it's kind of letting you know something may end up being, I don't want to say shocking, but maybe a little surprising. That's really going to kind of put you on edge a little bit. This is telling you that this is time for you to break away from something that is volatile, or something that is crossing your boundaries. Once again, something that is draining your energy, something that you've been fighting against, fighting for, that I don't know if it's worth it or not. I mean, only you can really determine that. And the juice may not be worth the squeeze. I also think that And this could be telling you that you need to break out of a normal cycle that you've been in, something that hasn't really been working for you anymore. Maybe it's the job and you're like realizing, okay, maybe I need to go into business for myself or whatever it is. Maybe I need to get out of this relationship. It's something. And so it's asking you like, hey, you've been doing this for a while, or you've been doing the same thing, same shit, different day. And this is asking you to utilize that emotional energy or that anger or that whatever it is, and it's telling you to fight for something that you want, most likely. Okay, so thank you so much, Leo. If you would like to become a member and get access to 24 tarot videos plus 2 astrology videos and an all signs tarot, you can go ahead and become a member, aka become a dragon. Click on my YouTube channel and go ahead and click on the join button, and all the information will be available there for you. All right, let's move on. What's up, Karma Sutra? What's up, King James? So let's go ahead and do Virgo. All right, Virgo. Virgo, the Hierophants, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's not bad. Well, you got a fellow Earth sign here, so I like that. Let's see. The Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune again. Come on. Damn. Sorry, this is like focus. All right, there we go. Peacekeeper, thank you so much for that super chat question. Damn, the 20th super chat. That's what's up. So, I mean, to me, this could be for some of you, if you're in a relationship, your relationship could kind of be in the public eye in some way. Or for some of you, maybe you meet somebody that you're getting married to. For some of you, maybe your relationship goes to the next level. And I see a lot of praise, a lot of accolades, things moving forward in your life, a lot of good karma. For some of you, it could be like fame and fortune, quite literally, with the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like you're getting noticed or recognized for something. Maybe it's for your knowledge, Hierophant. This is Taurus. Maybe it's for how you look. Maybe it's for your beliefs, your morals, your values. Maybe it's for a relationship. Maybe it's a success in a relationship. But it seems like maybe something's gaining momentum. When you put the Six of Wands next to Jupiter, I mean, this is like Leo energy. Six of Wands is about getting those accolades, getting that attention, getting that praise, getting that pat on the back. And you put Jupiter on top of that, all it's doing is expanding whatever it's touching. So it seems like something is taking off for you. So I really like this. This looks really good. You may get a lot of attention this week. Then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Emperor in reverse. Well, somebody may not like it. It could be somebody that doesn't like it. It seems like there's some kind of blockage in your life. Seems like things are going really well. You're getting all this attention, whatever it is, and then somebody says something to try to. It almost feels like you're being challenged by someone who's trying to control you, or trying to control how people see you, or trying to control what people think about you. It seems like somebody's trying to. I hate to make it sound like that, but basically somebody's being a tyrant in your life. It's like maybe they see what you have going on and they don't like it, and so they try to push their narrative about you, because this is Mercury in Sagittarius, okay? And Mercury in Sagittarius already doesn't do very well. And so when we're putting it in reverse, it's like the negative manifestation of Mercury in Sagittarius, which is somebody who's blunt, somebody who is a bit of a tyrant, somebody who's mean. You ever met a Mercury in Sagittarius? They're wonderful until they're not, and they can say the worst things. And so I feel like you just have somebody trying to control the opportunities that you have, the opportunities that you're getting, or trying to cause people to see you in a certain way. It's like somebody who's pushing something down your throat, or pushing things about you down other people's throat. And it's just like, it could just be jealousy, or somebody's just upset that they can't control you in the way that they want. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. I need one more, please. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It doesn't look like you're really dealing with it. You're just kind of going with the flow. Seven of Wands in reverse, Hermit in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like all of the growth that you've done, you don't want to screw it up. You know what I mean? I think that you're just kind of standing down. Doesn't really seem like you're wasting your time. It's kind of like It's like when you're growing and, you know, God puts things on your path to try to test you. Are you still that person back then, or are you the person that you claim to be now? And so I feel like you're getting a little bit of a test. But it's building your character, I think. And I think you're just like, okay, great. And it seems like you still keep becoming fortunate. And I feel like it's because of how you're responding. You know, this is kind of like standing your ground, your morals, your values, all of that stuff. It's kind of, so I like it. It's like a strong sense of morality. House 8 is your advice with don't let your past hold you back and gifts. So, this is telling me that there may be some deep psychological things that you're still needing to let go of, or you're needing to work through, or, you know, maybe you're dealing with a crisis of some sort, and it could be about your past, absolutely. Maybe it's something that you didn't want people to know, or it's something that's you're hiding away, but it's kind of telling you, like, don't worry about that. Like, there's some kind of reason why this is supposed to happen, and it's telling you that some kind of gift that you have, it's like you need to use those gifts, or you need to utilize those gifts. And for some of you, it could be telling you to look for others, because house 8 is about other people's money. And so when we're putting gifts in house 8 together, I'm kind of wondering if maybe it's telling you that maybe you're going to get some like some money, right? Maybe from clients, maybe, I don't know, gifts from the universe. I don't know, people that support you. I mean, I have no idea. I don't know, but so yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Good luck. And if you would like access to over 24 videos, you can become a member by going to my YouTube channel and clicking the join button. All of the information will be available there for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. Libra. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on for you from February 4th through to the 10th. Okay. All right. All right, Libra. Manny K, thank you so much for that first super chat question. 2 of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Star. Show me that 2 of Swords in reverse. The Page of Cups. The 7 of Swords. What's the 7 of Swords about? Okay. So, I mean, this to me, for some of you, there may be something that you've been avoiding for a while, and it could be when it comes to love. You could be finally deciding to offer love to somebody. I think that you are trying to kind of play your cards close to the chest a little bit, because I don't think that you want to get rejected, or you don't want to play games. Do I feel like you're coming in super serious? No. But the reason why I feel like you're playing your cards close to the chest is likely because you want something to be serious. Now, for others of you, you may have somebody offering something to you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Um, I could also see this as you finally making a decision based around a child, if you have children, and it could be more of like a protective thing, or to hide something from somebody to protect a child. Okay, I know that's super random, but that's what I'm getting for some of you. For others of you, you could be deciding to finally work on that creative project that you've been wanting to work on, but you may be kind of, like I said, keeping your cards close to the chest, because, you know, maybe you don't want people to know about it, or you don't want people to steal your idea of some sort, because you're determined not to lose, you know, is really what it comes down to. So then we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, with the 6 of Cups. Uh-oh, there you are. Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Mm-hmm. I feel like for some of you, you are involved with the same sex. Okay. um a little girl on girl action, okay, or guy on guy, whatever. But that's obviously not for all of you. Now, both of these queens could just simply represent you. To me, this makes me feel like somebody's taking a chance on you potentially, and this is somebody maybe you already know, maybe somebody who's starting out as a friend possibly, or somebody that is thinking about you quite often. But I don't, it's interesting, because if you are both of these queens, it's almost like you're not saying what it is that you're actually feeling. For some reason, it could be triggering you a little bit. Maybe you don't trust it, you know, maybe you know this person, you know, and you're like, yeah, no, bitch, I know about you. You ain't changed, right? Could be something like that. Um, for others of you, if you're masculine and you're interested in a feminine energy, um, I feel like the positive intent is there. I feel like the good intentions are there, but I don't know if this feminine energy is really that keen on trusting you. You know, who do you work for? You know, so I don't know. I don't really know if you're gonna necessarily get the response that maybe you were hoping for, and maybe this has absolutely nothing to do with you. You know, maybe it's, I don't know. You know, maybe it's their past, or I mean, I don't know. But let's see. Then we have the Star, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like you're feeling like you haven't really gotten something that you really wanted. And maybe this is why you were being so protective over something. I don't know if it's a creative endeavor. I don't know if it's, something about your heart, whatever it is, but you're still hoping for the best. Like it's very interesting because through all of this, it's like you're still staying pretty positive. And I do like that. I like that you're staying positive with whatever it is. Now for my feminine Libras, if you have a masculine approaching you of some sort, I do think that you are not over something. If this is about somebody from the past, which I feel like it could be, I don't think that you are. It's almost like you have a very specific idea of what you want and or how you want to be approached or how you want to be spoken to or whatever it may be. And if it's not showing up like that, you're going to reject it. It's like, no, I ordered steak, this is pasta, I'm sending it back. But you're still hoping for the best. You're still like, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe I like pasta. This could be something like that. For others of you, if this is more about like a dream or some kind of goal or something like that, you may get something, but it's not going to show up in the way that you had expected because there's something that made me asking you to evolve. So you're like, oh, well, I wanted to be able to write for this online magazine, and it's like, no, no, no. The rejection is God's protection. It's trying to tell you that you're not going to write for that little dinky online magazine. You're going to write for the New York Times. You just can't see it yet. There's something there, and I feel like it's brewing for you. What did I say? What did I say? House 10, baby. Top of your chart. House 10 is about your life mission. It's the big leagues. It's the CEO. It's a freaking natural Capricorn house. Um, of course, if you're a Libra rising, it's Cancer, whole sign house system. Crystal, thank you so much for that super chat question. I feel like this is telling you to focus on your status, your reputation, understand that there are bigger fish to fry. And just because you didn't get something, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be blessed with something bigger. It's just asking you to kind of stay focused, stay structured, stay disciplined. This is also asking you to show up and show out, show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. This is your time to complete something, either in regards to a relationship status, complete something in regards to your work, your career, how you're seen, some kind of fame thing. I don't know, but it's asking you to be your funkiest self, like be you, because and then we have growth. So, I mean, what do you want me to say? It's like, to me it's going to be unexpected, and I feel that because Aquarius, and this is a full moon in Aquarius, is ruled by Uranus. It's one of the rulers of Aquarius, and Uranus is about shock, right? So it's not going to be something that you're expecting. I think that if you just give something a chance and try not to get bummed out about this one thing or whatever, you're going to realize why you were not meant for that thing or that thing was not meant for you. So Libra, thank you guys so much. If you would like access to over 24 videos per month, you can go ahead and join my Dragon program or my membership by clicking on my YouTube channel and clicking the join button, and all of the information that you need will be available there for you. Okay. All right. Um, you're welcome, Phoenix. Thanks, Barbie. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio, how you guys doing? Let's see what's going on for you, what you don't see coming for February 4th through to the 10th. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Shaman in reverse, aka the Medicine Healer in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Oh boy. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. The Page of Swords, The Five of Wands twice. My goodness. Well, to me, this is you actually rejecting an opportunity, I think, because it may be that you're realizing that something is drama. Like for instance, I know for my Scorpio risings, you got Uranus in your seventh house. You got Jupiter there too, however, but this is about other people and your relationships. You may be kind of peeping something here. Like you may be spying on someone, or maybe, so for instance, let's say it like this. Let's say that, because this is what I know, right? Let's say you're a YouTuber and somebody offers to collaborate with you, and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. But then, like, a week goes by, right? And you guys are planning on doing it in a month, and a week goes by, and you see online that this person is like in a bunch of drama, and you're like, I don't really know if I want to be connected to that. So I could see that kind of being like, yeah, I'm not not really for me. For others of you, I want to say be very cautious of like starting fights at this time. um Mars is in Capricorn right now, which is one of your rulers. But Pluto, your other ruler, is in Aquarius, which can talk about like social media and the transformation of social media, obsession with social media, obsession with AI, blah, 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 the power to the masses, right? But also Mars in Capricorn is exalted. So it does, I have Mars in Capricorn. Hello. My Mars return is tomorrow, by the way. But Mars in Capricorn is good. It no one's to kind of bite the bullet, and no one's to hold back, etc., like that. But I think that even then, I think that because Mars is in Capricorn and you're ruled by Mars and you're also ruled by Pluto, I think that you're seeing something on social media that you don't want to get involved with. So I feel like you're kind of like peeping something, and I feel like you're more so staying away from it, Mars and Capricorn. So I think that you're kind of like, no, or maybe you have the opportunity to get into a squabble on Twitter about something that you believe in, and you're like seeing that it's nothing but low vibe there, and you're like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bow this one out. For others of you, somebody could be looking at you and being like, yeah, I don't want any parts of that, just being honest. Okay. So then we have the Shaman in reverse, Four of Swords, and the Page of Wands in reverse. What are we needing to heal from? The Two of Wands. Could be some kind of decision that you need to make. Could be some kind of path that you're needing to take. But it may be telling you that you have to heal something within yourself. You have to take care of yourself before you can go on this next journey. And there could be something that's being delayed in your life currently because you need to kind of take a step back for a second, and you need to, I don't want to say like fix something about yourself, but a little bit. Like for instance, I used to drink like my whole life. I started drinking really, really young. And I stopped drinking on December 27th of 2019, and I never went back. But I realized that I couldn't have the things that I wanted until I got that out of my life. Could you imagine right now if I was up here completely sloshed trying to do tarot? Like, no, like God would have never put that in my life. These are people, you guys are people that are trying to heal. You guys are people that, so until you, and I'm not saying that you're drunk, I'm just giving an example of my own life. So there's something that needs to be removed, that you need to make a choice on. You need to make a choice to likely get rid of something, because that's probably what's delaying your progress. So I don't know if it's a person, I don't know if it's the drink, I don't know what it is, but it's telling you that this thing is kind of delaying your progress a little bit. So then we have the Five of Wands in reverse, the Five of Wands on the upright with the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Moon. Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of drama that's going on that's just kind of putting you in a mood a little bit. And I think it was something that you felt like you knew it was coming, and you're just like, "Ugh, what is this about?" The Four of Cups in reverse, rejection, disappointment, somebody not being grateful, somebody acting like a spoiled brat, somebody basically being a shit head a little bit. And they could try to pull you in drama, or if you're the drama queen over here, then you could be definitely getting into some squabbles with some people, and even potentially starting it. But I don't think so, because you're ruled by Mars. So Mars is in Capricorn. I don't really see that happening. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible. It's possible. um, However, this could also be you and other people trying to get the creative juices flowing. It could just simply be, sorry about that, guys. There we go. It could just simply be you and other people trying to kind of actually collaborate and trying to figure out how to create an opportunity, but you guys could be at like a disagreement about how to go about something. So maybe it is the YouTube collaboration. And so I feel like you're kind of keeping things to yourself at some point. but it is putting you in a bit of a mood. Venus is your advice with luck is on your side, the two benefics, and soar. So yeah, wow, interesting. So this is about giving and receiving love, finding the value in yourself, finding the value in others. I was talking about your seventh house, and your seventh house is ruled by Venus. Venus is also in Capricorn right now. So I feel like this is like doing what you love, but also needing to make it grounded, needing to make it something that's built on a solid foundation. I also want to say that whatever this new thing is that maybe you're trying to start, it's saying like do it. Like it's trying to encourage you, like soar, jump out of the tree and let the wind beneath your wings kind of thing. And if you're having anything like imposter syndrome or something like that, I feel like it's telling you to kind of get that out of your head because you do belong. And I also think that it's telling you that you bring value to something and you need to remember that. So, Scorpio, thank you so much. If you would like to become a member and get access to over 24 tarot videos and 2 astrology videos and an all sign video, make sure that you go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button, and all of the information that you need will be there. Also, make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. So, let's go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. Valeria, where are you? Hi, honey. Oh, look at this baby. Look at this little baby. She's so cute. She's so cute. She's a Scorpio rising. Mm. Oh my goodness. You're such a baby. She doesn't like being on camera. You ever met a Leo that doesn't like being on camera? All right, Saggy. Let's see what we got going on here. After Sagittarius, I do have to go check on my kids, make sure that they are in bed and that they're all taken care of. So yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and do Sag. Hey Sag, how you doing? Let's go ahead and check on you for February 4th through to the 10th to see what you don't see coming. The karmic soul tribe, the family, the page of swords in reverse, and the 3 of pentacles in reverse. Tell me about that karmic soul tribe. Ooh, the empress. What's the ace of wands in reverse? The 3 of cups in reverse. Okay, so this really comes down to who's with you and who's not. Like who's a part of your club, right? You know who you roll with. I think that you're standing in your power here. You have your crown on, you're in your sovereignty. You're definitely not chasing anybody down for a dime. You're just doing you, and you're surrounded with by people that love you, I think. I feel like you're also realizing what you deserve. I think that you are not really motivated to come together with someone. And I don't know if it's because you feel like they're drama or you feel like they put you off. Excuse me. Girls, brush your teeth. It's almost time for bed. Sorry, guys. My cat started scratching at the door. You want a cat, best thing ever. You guys may be also getting kind of creative. If you guys have a family, if you guys have kids, I definitely see you just absolutely slaying at that as well. But I think that there's some people in your life that you're not really interested in coming together with or talking to. Okay. So let's go ahead and see this Page of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. Ooh, yeah, whoever this person is. I think that you're holding back from somebody. It seems like there's some kind of drama going on, and I don't really think that you're interested in dealing with it. To me, this is somebody potentially making assumptions about you, talking, mad crap about you, jealous of you, hating on you for whatever reason, and I just don't think that you're giving it any attention. I'm gonna get one more card for that. The 2 of wands, it's almost like you're like, okay, do I like clap back or do I just leave it alone? Do I talk to this person or do I just drop it? Do I drop this friendship or do I try to work it out? It's like, but you're standing in your convictions. You're not going to let anybody move you off of that throne, Sagittarius. And I think that whatever's kind of going on here next week, it's like you're just You know what's good for you know who's good for you, and you know what's not. And the not is not really going to be in your life. It's like you're just not interested in that. You're interested in self care. You're interested in um focusing on the your own sense of self-worth and self-value, and you know what you bring to the table, and so you're not really interested in letting somebody sit at your table when they're just farting on your chair. It's like you know what I mean. So you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the King of Cups. Well, it seems like you're not really getting on the same page with somebody at the end of the day. This could be somebody that you've moved on from, somebody who could have been waiting on you, somebody who may still be in love with you in some way. But for others of you, if you're partnered up, I think that you guys are at a disagreement with something, but I don't really see it being a big deal. And it doesn't even have to be a love partner. It could just be anybody, to be honest, a therapist, for God's sake. But it seems like you and somebody else are not on the same page, but it almost feels like it just is like, okay, well, oh well, who cares, right? No love lost. It is what it is. And it could be a coworker, to be honest, with that Three of Pentacles in reverse. Um, it could be anybody, like I stated, but I think that it almost seems like there's some kind of resolution, easy resolution, and then things move forward in the direction that you want. So I'm not really that worried about it. Jupiter, your ruling planet, baby, in your power. A new start is coming. Love this for you. And upheaval. Interesting. So this is telling me that, it may take a little bit of wear and tear before it gets better. I think that it's telling you to remember that you are a Sagittarius and you are ruled by the greater benefic in astrology, and understanding that what you want, you can have with a little bit of delusion, and a little bit of self worth, you'll be able to go a long way. And I think this is telling you that maybe things are hard right now, but it's trying to telling you to remember who you are and don't let people project their crap onto you. Okay. So, Sagittarius, thank you so much. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos a month, tarot and astrology included, you can go ahead and head over to my YouTube channel and click the join button, and all of that information that you need will be available there. So, make sure you become a member. All right, moving on to Capricorns. Rick, thank you so much for being an ace. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you, which you don't see coming from February 4th through to the 10th, okay? All right. Six of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. Tell me about that Six of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Strength in reverse. What are we going back to here? The Fool in reverse. Hmm. For my masculines, some of you are going back to a past lover, or you're going back to fight with somebody. Because if you're a masculine, and you're dealing with a feminine energy, like in a romantic context, you could be going back to try to start a fight again, or to approach somebody that seems to be pretty confident in themselves, but you don't seem to be. You seem to be kind of acting impulsively. I'm not saying from like a place of rage, but it can be. And I don't know what the issue is, but it was an issue that was already an issue that we moved on from, but now you're going back to it for whatever reason. For my feminines, this could be happening to you. But I also want to say, Renegade, thank you so much for that super chat question. It's good to see you. Um, I see this as more of a stubborn energy, if I'm going to be honest with you, especially if you're a feminine Capricorn. It's almost like, I don't know if somebody's trying to get you to budge. I don't know if somebody's trying to get you to change. I don't know if somebody's trying to get you to take a leap, but it's almost like, I don't want to say they're offending you, but kind of. It's almost like somebody keeps reverting back to an old way or keeps coming back to not haunt you, but somebody who keeps coming back to pester you about something that maybe you've already decided on, and it just kind of makes me feel like you're not really budging. Like it feels as though you're very confident in your answer. You're already confident in whatever it is you've already moved on from. It's like you standing in your power kind of thing. I could also see this for some of you, you doing this. Okay. I could see it in the opposite end. So it's kind of, I know that's kind of confusing, but I could also see you guys kind of acting impulsively, but it's almost like rightfully so when I say that, because the Queen of Wands is in the upright. So it's not coming from a place of jealousy or resentment or anger, but after holding back for a while and not saying something, now it's almost like you're like, all right, bitch, now I'm gonna let it fly. You know, now I'm gonna finally let the three-headed dog off of the leash. The leech. Oh my God, maybe I said leech for a reason. Maybe you have a leech in your life, but I'm gonna finally let the three-headed dragon, right, or the three-headed dog off of the leash now. But you're not. I don't think that you're doing it in a way that's like crass, or you're doing it from a place of confidence, and it feels like an old issue. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Anyone more? The Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Hmm. Well, this to me is you're kind of bored somewhere. It makes me feel like you've been chucking along at something that just doesn't make you feel good anymore. I think that you are having a hard time holding on to whatever this is, and I don't know if this is like a person, but it feels more money motivated. For instance, like if you've been hacking away at the same job for 10 years and you just don't have the same love that you had anymore, it's like for some of you, maybe trying to reignite that. But I definitely feel like you guys are more focused on your creativity in some way or looking for a more creative way to express yourself. I want to say as well, there could be somebody here who has a lot to offer. Now, I don't know if it's you or someone else who has a lot to offer, but they may be offering something to someone or to a job so much that it's at the expense of themselves, and it's coming from a place of lack. It's coming from and it doesn't, I've got to be honest, it doesn't feel like this Queen of Wands. Now, if this is you and you are doing that, you could be finally becoming confident because of these struggles that you've been going through, realizing that you've been giving far too much into a situation. And it's like there's a Queen of Wands hiding in there, but it's kind of covered between all of this. mm, Somebody who's maybe making you not feel so confident, or somebody who's not reciprocating in the way that you'd like, if it's love or a job that's not paying you enough, whatever. But it's like there's something underlying there. There's some kind of spark there. It's just like you got to light the match, or you got to blow on it a little bit. But to me, this is you constantly hacking away at something, and it's because you feel like you have to pour into something that isn't pouring into you. It's like a bottomless pit. It's a bottomless cup is what that looks like to me. So be careful with that, I want to say. The 10 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles and what's the 7 of Swords in reverse? The Moon in reverse. Okay. So to me, this is you very focused on family. It looks like now you're being emotionally supported by either family members, or you're being emotionally supported by a person. It seems like there's a lot of love going around. I think that you're finally kind of letting your emotions uh, out. It seems like you're expressing some kind of emotion. It seems like any kind of fears that you have, something is going on. I don't know if you've been afraid to say something to someone, but it looks like as soon as you finally do that, as soon as you come out in like this mature, I know my value, it seems like somebody is very receptive to that, and I think that someone may surprise you with their response is what I want to say. You have house 11 for your advice. You're very close to achieving your goal and communication. So I think that if there's some kind of goal that you have, and I don't know if it's within a marriage, within a relationship, at a job, family members, with a friend, bigger goals or bigger dreams or aspirations that you have, I think that a little bit of vulnerability is what I want to say can go a long way. I think leaning on your friends at this time is going to be very positive for you. I also want to say it's not what you know, it's who you know. So if you're looking to achieve some form of goal, I would definitely look into collaborating with somebody or getting somebody on your team or what have you. I also want to say that when it comes to your personal bigger aspirations and goals, because I'm also kind of wondering, the Seven of Swords in reverse can be like, I am focusing on the things that I want to do for me. I feel like whatever that thing is that you want to do, that's for you specifically. I feel like you have somebody's emotional support, whether that this can be more like relationship or family, but whatever. I think that you're gonna realize that you actually have way more support than you thought you were gonna have. Renegade, thank you so much for that second super chat question. So yeah, so just you got to speak up. I think tell someone what you want. So thank you so much, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos per month, you can go ahead and join my membership program and become a dragon by clicking on my YouTube channel and clicking on the join button. Okay. So let me just go check on my kids real quick, and then we'll go ahead and do Aquarius. All right, 1 second, guys. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to my Aquariuses. All right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you. February 4th through to the 10th. What you don't see coming. The Lovers in reverse, the 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Oh, no. Okay, let's see. The 8 of Swords. The Death card. Okay, well, to me, you're definitely having a hard time making a decision, either between two people, or you're having a hard time letting go of a love interest that may not even feel reciprocal at this point. And for some of you, it could be maybe even not reciprocated at your side, but I feel like it is probably the opposite, but take it as it resonates. This to me is you definitely having a hard time deciding whether or not to stay or whether or not to go or whether or not to choose this person or that person. For some of you, you're just simply having a hard time letting go of a specific person or two people in general. For others of you, you could kind of feel like there's somebody else to blame when it comes to a relationship, when it comes to some kind of connection that you have with someone in your life. And because you feel like maybe nothing is changing. For you, maybe you guys feel like you don't really want to change, but Pluto's in your sign. So guess what? Change or die, right? Not literally, but Pluto's definitely going to be changing a lot about you anyway. And I feel like you're kind of getting to that point here. So I don't know. I feel like you're at a crossroads. And the thing is that I think that you're kind of, I mean, I don't know what you got going on. Okay. So don't listen to me. I don't know anything. But Eight of Swords is like when someone is doing it to themselves, somebody thinks that a decision is actually harder than it actually is. And it's kind of telling you, like, all you got to do is take off the blindfolds. Like, you're not actually stuck. Like, you just aren't choosing to look at something a different way. So All right, let's go ahead and look at that 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords in reverse. Ooh, the Emperor. I need one more on that one. Oh boy. Alrighty. So, for my feminine Aquariuses, I will say this. You seem to have a lot on your plate already. Okay. And there's something going on where you are overdoing it with something. Let's say that you're married. Okay. Let's say that you're married. No, I'm just joking. So let's say that you're married, you got 3 kids, you got a husband, right? And uh your husband doesn't really do much, his underwear's on the floor, his socks are in the hallway, and you're busy doing your 9 to 5, plus you're busy making dinner and you're doing all this stuff, and you're feeling like you're not nobody cares. You feel like you're the one that's doing all the responsibility, even if it's at work, and you feel like you are the one that's doing all of it, and it's causing resentment within you. Now, for my masculine Aquarius, is if you're dealing with somebody here, it could be that you have a feminine energy here who's pretty upset, because they feel like they're kind of doing everything. And really, whoever this Empress is, I definitely feel like it is coming from a place of feeling like someone needs to do too much. Someone needs to overcompensate for whatever reason when they really don't. And I feel like there's an easier solution than is realized right now, is just needing to think out of the box in some way. For others of you, a mother might need you, or a mother figure might need you. Okay. What's that 10 of Swords in reverse? The Sun in reverse. Ooh, man, this is very like dreary. I'm not gonna lie. It's very like it's very melancholy a little bit. I don't want to say it's very melancholy, but it's a little melancholy. It almost feels, for some of you, this Empress person, they could be overcompensating because they're having a hard time letting go of a relationship, because their like pride is a little hurt, or their ego is a little hurt. We all have an ego, honey. We all have an ego, okay? Obviously, myself included. So I don't know. Just whoever the Empress is, if that is the story, just know that you're worth something. But you have to know it. You have to know it. Because if the thing about it is, when you're a giver like that, people will usually just take whatever you have to give. I've done that to people, everybody has. And so people will do what you allow. So, and they'll take what you give usually. So just keep that in mind. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. Oh God, the Seven of Wands. I need one more. Mm, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like disappointment. I think that listen, whoever the person is that's doing a lot for someone or something, it's like there's someone here who's just doesn't seem to be very grateful for it. And then in turn, it's disappointing the person that's doing all of it. And so now it's gonna get to a point where the person who's doing is starting to create boundaries, and whoever the person is that keeps doing for the family or for at work or whatever, this person's going to start to stand up, because now it's growing animosity, it's growing mold. We have the South Node for advice: be bold and make the first move. And then we have play. So I feel like this be bold and make the first move is more so just simply setting these boundaries, and the way that you used to do things, the way that you used to go about this relationship, the way that you used to go about giving to everybody, whatever it may be. It's telling you that you don't have to do that. I was just watching this video today, and listen, I'm not saying that this is what it is for you, but it made me think of this. She was talking about being a feminine woman, and she was like, ladies, I don't understand why you guys feel like you have to do all of these things in order to make a man love you. And she goes, You know what happens when you're about to go on a date with a guy? You know what he's doing? He's passing around your picture and showing all of his boys or even his family. I'm about to go date this girl. I'm about to go date this girl. Because women make the men shine brighter. The biggest motivation for men is women. So, and now I'm not saying don't do stuff for your man, okay? And I don't even know if this is what this is about, but it's just making me think of this. It's knowing that you are enough and sometimes less is more, okay? And it may be telling you to kind of like relax and enjoy your life a little bit or try to find those moments in your life that you can enjoy. You know what I mean? Instead of feeling like you go or doing all the time. And we live in that kind of world right now, right? But so anyway, Aquarius, thank you guys so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. And also, if you would like access to over 24 videos a month, you can go ahead and join my membership program by becoming a dragon. Just go ahead and click on my YouTube channel, click on the join button, and all the information that you need will be available there for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Pisces. Pisces, how you doing? Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, please understand that I'm not saying like, oh, like women, all we have to do is show up in the relationship. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, and I don't even know if that was a situation. It was just an example, but obviously, like, let a guy court you. Don't be like, I'll pay for the meal. Oh, can I drive or can I do this for you or can I do that? You know, the second time you guys go on a date, you're at his house already and you're cleaning up his dishes and you know or whatever. Like, you don't need to do that. You know, that's stuff that you can do in an established relationship. You know, but and, you know, if somebody doesn't appreciate it, watch how fast they appreciate it when they realize those things aren't being done anymore, you know? All right, let's see. I'm dead, Kendall. Sup, Piscean? All right, let's do Pisces. All right, Pisces. Let's see what you got going on for February 4th through to the 10th. Expansion in reverse, the Four of Wands, and masks in reverse. Ooh, we got some unveiling. Four of excuse me, expansion in reverse, aka the shedding snake in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. Well, I mean, I really think what's going on is you likely keep being stuck on something from the past that you keep wasting time on. Or you're refusing to make some kind of judgment call when it comes to your higher calling or when it comes to something bigger and better for you. I'm talking about like God's calling. It's giving me like the ninth house for some reason. So there's something bigger for you. What's stopping? The King of Wands in reverse. You could be with like an insecure man or have an insecure boss or have somebody that's like a masculine energy that's very insecure around you that doesn't want you to change or doesn't want you to focus on something that is a big deal for you. For others of you, if you're a masculine, there could be something. It's like you're having a hard time letting go of your ego, not realizing that releasing that ego or allowing yourself the ability to be humble is actually stopping you from getting greater gains or becoming the best person that you possibly can. But it's like you keep holding on to an old version of yourself, even if you're a feminine energy. It's like holding on to an old version of yourself that isn't really serving you anymore. You know, I don't know, maybe it's how you're dressing and you're not realizing that you're not getting the job because of how you're dressing or how you're posting on social media, or you know, maybe you're not getting a high value woman or a high value man, right? Which, by the way, that definition is different for everybody. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's all perspective. Because of, you know, how you're dressing, how you're talking, how you're portraying yourself, what your body language is like. It's like there's something here where someone is not actively taking accountability for their own path that God has carved out for them. And it's because of their unwillingness to change. We have the Four of Wands with the Four of Swords. Well, 4 plus 4, 8. That's Saturn. Interesting. Hmm. Give me one more for this. So I feel like you have somebody here who has your back or who's trying to get you to see a different perspective. I think that maybe you're going out or something like that. I think that maybe somebody's trying to give you a different perspective or offer you a different perspective on what you actually need to be focusing on. For some of you, you end up going out and you end up being hungover, etc. And then while you're out there and you meet somebody, somebody is trying to uh, explain to you that you're wasting your life or something. And then when you're hungover and you're sitting there and you're thinking about it, it's like you're trying to recover, and all of those things that that person said to you is kind of sticking, and so you're starting to realize a lot of things about how maybe you've self-sabotaged in some way. Tell me about that, Four of Swords. The devil. Some of you have some serious addictions, some serious fears, some codependency issues. It's something that you're healing from. You're getting ready to break free from it, but you don't be stubborn about it. You know, really think about it. And I think you have somebody here who's giving you perspective. It could be a coworker, okay, but it could be anybody really. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Why not? Right? Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's somebody who I think is helping you realize something, helping you get out of a rut, you know, and it's like you're realizing how to break free from those old issues because something just isn't working for you anymore, you know. I mean, this reminds me of when I used to drink. I know I talk about it all the time, whatever, you know, fuck off, but it's like reminds me of when I used to drink and, you know, have bleach blonde hair and, you know, act ratchet, and it's like I wasn't going anywhere. For I wasn't going to evolve if I would have stayed that way, you know. It's like I'm not saying that's what your thing is. I'm only giving an example from my own life because this is what it kind of reminds me of. And it's like, you know, God wasn't going to give me anything until I was willing to evolve and willing to. And the first step to doing that is admitting, like, hey, this isn't working for you. It's when you get tired of your own, really. So I want to say there could even be an opportunity here for you, but you're going to have to take it and you're going to have to want it. You have masks in reverse, aka the hidden wolf in reverse, chariot in reverse, and the Hierophant with the Five of Wands in reverse. It's almost like unmasking yourself is what I really think, because this isn't the true you, right? And I'm not saying that you're a snake or you're a wolf or anything like that, okay? But what I am saying is that this wolf under the sheep's clothing is not a sheep. It's a wolf. And sometimes there's not anything wrong with being a wolf, is there? So I feel like this is telling you there's something that you can have, but it's going to be built on who you truly are and true morals and values. And that's when you're going to stop fighting who you truly are and stop letting these external realities drive this fear into your heart that is essentially stopping you from having a greater life for yourself and evolving. You have Aries for your advice. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus and community. So I want to kind of say, like, lean on people. Janice, thank you so much for that super chat. This is about you being headstrong enough to take initiative in your own life and be the leader in your own life. There's something that you can have that's going to add value to your life. But the only way you're going to be able to do that is by seeing the value in yourself and seeing the potential that you could have if you're to kind of get your head out of your ass a little bit, right? And I feel like this is telling you you're going to be the only person who's going to be able to make this decision for yourself. And you're going to realize that in time, you're going to realize how many people will be able to relate to you, how you're not alone, and how many people are essentially going to have your back when it comes to this thing that you're going to end up accomplishing in your life and the things that you went through and all of that. So, I really like this for you personally. I know maybe it was a tough year or whatever, but I like this. So yeah. So Pisces, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. If you would like access to over 24 videos per month, you can go ahead and join my membership program by becoming a dragon, just by clicking on my YouTube channel and clicking the join button. Okay. So moving on to super chat answers. Oops, what did I just do? No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do it. Alrighty. All right, Charlene. All right, Charlene, I have felt stuck in my relationship for a while, depending on my partner. I just left due to abuse. Oh no. I'm so sorry. What does spirit want me to know? Seven of Swords. And I heard you were right the whole time, so I don't know what that means. This is telling you to focus on yourself, that you need to focus on yourself. This person may have a guilty conscience, but that's neither here nor there at this point. The Seven of Swords in reverse is about doing what you need for yourself, not for the group. This is about, not flying off the handle, but, taking off without even looking back, focusing on your passions and being very motivated to do so. I also feel like this is telling you to protect your heart. I feel like your journey is not over. There's still plenty to come. I think that don't take like the first offer you see, not saying that you would, but I think that there's something here where you're needing to work on your heart space, obviously heal your heart, duh, right? I also want to say, with that Knight of Cups, tell me about it. The Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like a little bit of creativity can go a long way. When it comes to your passions, when it comes to doing the things good for your soul, I don't know if it's writing, I don't know if it's creativity, I don't know if it's like working out. I mean, I don't know if it's church. I mean, I have no idea what it is, but I feel like that's what you need to focus on. And when it comes to like love offers right now or anything like that, I'm not saying that eventually it can't work, but right now I don't think that is the best thing for you. And I also think that you admitting to yourself why you were willing to put up with that or ignore any red flags or anything like that, which is not ever victim blaming. I would never do something like that ever. Being somebody who was a victim myself, I would never do something like that. But it's like usually it's that hit of intuition that we feel, that we hear, that's like there and then it's gone, that a lot of the times we ignore, and we have to ask ourselves, why do we ignore that, right? Mine was because I had abandonment issues. I would just look for anybody to attach to because of some parental issues as well, right? And so just kind of thinking about how, or why you did that, maybe, or something like that. Okay. Thank you so much, Charlene. I hope that everything works out for you. I'm thinking of you and I love you very much. Super nifty Susie. Why was I laid off? Was it a personal decision for my boss? No one on my immediate team was touched except me. That's interesting. Why were you laid off? Seems like it was very personal for someone. Herman is about self. I feel like it was somebody, it was like personal, or if they got rid of you, they could have got something maybe out of it, or this person maybe was worried about you stealing some kind of shine. Was it a personal, how was the boss feeling about that? They were on board with it. They were on board with it. They weren't going to budge on it. They weren't willing to see a perspective. It seems like this is what your boss wanted. So this feels, I'm going to be honest with you, this feels more personal. Thank you so much, Super Nifty. I hope you get that motherfucker back. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you succeed and you're not even worried about it in a month. Nicole, whatever spirit would like me to hear. Thanks, lovely, lovely. Thank you, Nicole. Let me see. All right, let me see. If you don't change the thing, or if you don't let go of the thing, it will be let go for you. Yep, Ten of Swords. I don't know if there was a betrayal here or whatever it was, but there's something in your life that's keeping you from moving on or evolving or beginning again. And it's kind of telling you, like, if you don't make the decision, it will be made for you, kind of thing. Caution in reverse. Yes, it's telling you to not be afraid, to let go of the thing or to change the thing or to do the thing, whatever the thing is. It's telling you not to be afraid, and that spirit is telling you, do this, and it's trying to affirm that you will be just fine with whatever it is. I don't know what that means for you. The Piscean Empress, thank you so much for that super chat. I greatly appreciate you. Zaza, hey V, will Billy ask to see me once he sells his house? What are his thoughts about me? Let me see. Will Billy ask to see Zaza once he sells his house? Yeah, but I think it's going to take a while with that Knight of Pentacles. It seems like he's really focused on his practical things, but he knows that there's unfinished business here. So do I feel like he will? Yeah, but I feel like it's going to take a while. It's probably going to be annoying. What are his thoughts about Zaza? Uh, He can feel like this is maybe exhausting sometimes. He may feel like you're dealing with childhood wounds, or he may be feeling like you're holding a grudge towards him, or you have some stuff in your past that you're still holding on to that's kind of tiring to him for whatever reason, or that you're tired because you're dealing with something from the past. Piscean Empress, will I ever fall in love again? Do I know him yet? Love you, V. I love you too. Will I ever fall in love again? Yeah, you will. But you have to stop worrying if you're gonna fall in love again. Nine of Swords and reverse Page Cups might be a younger water sign, but this could just simply be you. I mean, this is Pisces. Yes, but it's kind of telling you to probably focus on your path, if I'm gonna be honest, and that's when it's going to eventually find you. But yes, of course, you're gonna fall in love again. Do I know him yet? Yes or no? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think that this is going to be somebody that is going to kind of take you out of a bad place. I don't want to say a bad place, but kind of see that maybe you have some self-worth or self-value issues, or there's something going on there, right? Maybe it's mommy issues like me. Okay. I mean, I don't know, but it's somebody that's going to take you out of that. But no, I don't think that you've met this person. Thank you so much, Piscean Empress. Zaza, hey V, who is coming towards me in love, or is no one coming? Mm, this to me is you doing shadow work, if I'm going to be honest. The dark inner shadow, the shadow self in reverse with the Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like, excuse my French, but I think that you're unfucking yourself from something. I don't know if it's self-sabotaging tendencies. I'm not really saying anybody. It just looks like you're doing some shadow work, but I do see you making a decision or getting unstuck from someplace that you felt like you were stuck from. But you're going to realize in time that the only person who was keeping you stuck was you. Thank you so much, Zaza. Vanessa, hi, gorgeous. What does the Leo guy feel about me after our date yesterday? Thanks so much. Absolutely. Let's see. What's he feel about her? What's the High Priestess in reverse? Okay. It's almost like he's wanting to clear the air. He's having the courage to be honest with you about something. This is like clearing the air about something. About what? Some kind of shadow or some kind of issue that he's dealing with, or some dream he had or nightmare or his worries or something like that. He may feel protective over you. The Page of Wands in reverse. It could be like some, I mean, I don't want to say it's like it's negative, but it feels like he's trying to release something that is negative. So you have house 7, believe in the impossible, and observation. So this is telling you to kind of pay attention. And I don't know why it's telling you to do that. Observe him. It's telling you to, kind of watch closely. And it's telling you that something may be not what it seems, not in like a negative way necessarily. It's just saying that there's something about this relationship that is going to either bring you a fresh new perspective that's going to change your life, or it's going to do something for you. Like this connection is going to do something for you. This is your advice though. There's something that this is supposed to teach you. It's supposed to offer you a perspective. So I want to kind of say like pursue this. Thank you, Vanessa. Alexis, what's coming towards me? Any messages from spirit? Let me see. What's coming towards Alexis? Something or someone from the past that's been delayed for a while, that hasn't been addressed, or you haven't been associating with it or this individual. Something coming back from the past, someone coming back from the past. Any messages from spirit? There's with that nature card in reverse, or the seed of life in reverse with the 10 of pentacles in reverse. This is telling you that there's something that you may be doing that's not true to you, and that's why it's not getting to the point that you want it to get at. So I don't know if that's a relationship, a job, something that you're starting, but it's telling you to dive deep. and figure out what that thing is that you love so much, or what is the most authentic version of you, and that's what's going to make you the most money, or that is going to be the person you marry, or that's going to be the your best friend of all time, or something like that. But it's telling you to dive deep. It's like for instance, right? My biggest thing is writing. I love to write, right? I absolutely love to write. It's the best thing ever. It feeds my soul. It's what heals me. It helps my intuition, which in turn helps me with my job. And I believe that someday I will have a career in that field in some way, shape, or form. Okay. And so I feel like me continuously pursuing that is going to eventually get me to where I'm going to go. Why? Because it's in my nature to naturally be this way, or to do these things. And so it's asking you to kind of pursue whatever that thing is, maybe even if you don't think it's realistic, because it is. Okay. Because this is earth energy. Thank you, Alexis. Top flight. What are the younger Leo women's feelings and thoughts for me currently? Thank you, V. I got you. She might feel like you're a little pushy or a little controlling, or sometimes she may feel like you're a little um maybe even a little immature. Or she may feel like you don't take initiative enough. I'm not really sure. It could be a plethora of things, but I think that she has feelings for you with that Ace of Cups. Seems like she wants to offer something. She feels like you have something to offer. Liz A, where is the connection between Dahlia, Scorpio, and I, Leo, headed to? Let me see. Where is this going? The Fool in reverse, and no. Well, somebody's not either letting go of past baggages, and that's why it's not working. Sorry, is that focus? Focus. Thank you. Um, or it's that somebody ends up acting too impulsively and doesn't consider the decisions that they're making, and it ends up offending somebody else. The Sacred Heart and the Three of Cups. How's this gonna end, or whatever? Two of Pentacles. So there may be something that needs to be worked through, but it's needing to be worked through vulnerability. I'm gonna be honest. It could be that there's a third party, or it could be that you guys just kind of end up as friends. I do like the Sacred Heart though, because it shows me that there's vulnerability between two people, and they're sharing that. This is also Venus, excuse me, Mercury and Cancer. So I kind of feel like there's some emotional exchange, and then there's like a decision to be made. It just kind of seems like it's going, but there could be something that is going to lead to this vulnerable conversation that is maybe a little uncomfortable. Thank you, Liz. Peacekeeper Tarot. Good God, sister, this court thing is still going. May I please get an update? Narc versus empath. I'm trying to relocate us back home where my family lives for protection. 6 more weeks till verdict. Oh boy. Okay. What's that Page of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. So 7 of Wands, Page of Pentacles in reverse. I had to pull an extra card. 5 of Cups in reverse, King of Swords, 2 of Cups. I feel like your lawyer, because I asked from your perspective, right? So I feel like you're handling your business well. It does seem like you are not going against the grain, but you're being defended well, or you're maintaining well. I think that whatever this Page of Pentacles is in reverse with the 5 of Cups in reverse, there could be somebody who's like being manipulative or something like that. But with that 5 of Cups in reverse and that King of Swords, it makes me feel like somebody brings it to a head, and I feel like it goes well. I feel like there is eventually a decision made on your behalf, that is ultimately good, that makes you feel better. Because I asked from your perspective. So if you're viewing it as it's kind of ending as the King of Swords and the 2 of Cups, it maybe feels like your lawyer or something, or someone puts the nail in the coffin for you, like in your favor. So I think it's going to be fine. It looks like there's a little bit of manipulation going on, or maybe something with a child that's like, I don't know, but I think it'll be fine. I'm very sorry that you're dealing with that. Narcissists are the absolute worst. Um, Crystal Rose Tarot, much love to you. Thank you. You too. I'm in an awkward love situation. Is this worth my energy? Well, let's see what's going to happen here. The Queen of Swords. Well, you're definitely, I feel like you're going to be very honest. You're going to be using your head, so I don't feel like you're being stupid about it, but you are having a hard time releasing this because you feel like it's going to hurt. The devil here, oh boy, there may be an obsession between the two of you or something very toxic kind of going on, hard to let go. The devil is like holding on, hard to let go. The judgment call here, judgment energy, excuse me, with the sun in reverse and the chariot in reverse. Oh boy. What's that judgment? Sorry, hold on. The magician in reverse. Well, this is really going to be on you at the end of the day. I like that. I do feel like this is you, you showing up as the Queen of Swords. You're definitely not taking no for an answer. You have your wits about you, but the problem is, it's like it's almost like when you're trying to. Have you ever been trying to? You've been having an argument with someone, and you're really not necessarily trying to be right, but you're just trying to be heard. And it almost feels like you're trying to prove a point because then this person will understand, then they'll get it. But this makes me feel like it's just a constant cycle. I do think that you're going to get to this point where you're going to realize, I don't know if I can really do this, magician in reverse. It's like, I don't really have the tools to do this, and you're going to make an ultimate decision. And I feel like it's going to be in your highest good, because the judgment is in the upright, because you don't have the optimism, I don't think. And with that chariot in reverse, it's something that is just not moving forward in the way that I think that you would appreciate. Your advice, Scorpio, your hard work is paying off, and illusion. Well, Um, what can I say here? I mean, you got Pluto energy and you got Saturnian energy here, the biggest feared planets in astrology. And I will say that there's some serious deep stuff going on. This could be obsession from the both of you, or there could be something that someone is hiding. I don't know what it is per se, but things may end up getting weirder than they already are. Somebody could have an addiction, maybe. I'm not really sure, but it's trying to tell you that there's something new that you're needing to start. And it could be also telling you that this person isn't necessarily who they say they are. Something is not what you think it is, or something like that. So take that as you will, right? But thank you so much, Crystal. I really appreciate it. I wish that sounded better. Renegade. Where'd it go? Renegade. What does spirit want me to know about my marriage? My husband is a Leo. I'm a Scorpio. Thank you, beautiful. Absolutely. Three of Swords. Somebody's hurting here. Why is somebody hurting? Two of Wands. Because somebody wants change, or somebody wants a decision to be made, or somebody's stuck between two paths of what to do about something. There may be something that, like, maybe somebody says something that is very impulsive, or maybe somebody has, or whatever it is. But I do feel like something may be found out. What's that Knight of Swords? Somebody could have been lying, potentially, saying just whatever they could to get out of something, or being emotionally manipulative, or somebody may be feeling not that vulnerable and in a mood, basically, and kind of popping off at the mouth a little bit. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Well, I really want to say, be cautious. You are the feminine, I'm assuming, but it can. I've certainly been the masculine in my relationships before. Okay, so who knows, right? But the feminine, right? We'll just say, seems to be quite upset, or insecure, or feeling like they're a little lost on how to make someone happy, or they're not doing enough, or they need to look different, or they need to be different. Of course, I want to pull advice. Taurus. Well, that's about self-worth and self-value and self-love, and expect powerful change is also your advice, and self-interest. So it could be kind of telling you that somebody is only really caring about themselves at this point, or they may here in the near future. But I want to say that there's the new moon eclipse is like a new moon on steroids, right? So a new moon is a new beginning. We're setting new intentions, but a new moon eclipse is like that, but on steroids. So this is saying that there's something that maybe you need to do financially. That could be it. But this is saying, I think, focus on yourself, or there's something about yourself that you need to focus more on. Like, for instance, if you feel like you've been pouring into something or abiding by somebody else's needs constantly, it's telling you to focus on you. Like, it's you time. Go to the spa, or, write your book, or, whatever it may be. So yeah, I don't know. Self-worth, self-love, have trust in yourself, have some patience, and I don't know, give yourself a facial or something. Not trying to be that superficial, but it's something like that. Renegade, why did the married female Cancer move out of the office space with my Leo husband? Move out of the office space. Okay. Something about business or money? Uh, Something about a relationship? I don't like that. Makes me feel like there's some emotional manipulation going on, or somebody feeling emotionally insecure about something. This is making me feel like somebody here is discussing either a marriage or discussing some form of emotional insecurity that they're having towards or about another person, or talking about maybe a person that has that. This is like this makes me feel like someone's hiding something. High Priestess in reverse is like hiding something, or something coming out, or tea being spilt, or that's what it feels like. It could be about a marriage, could be about a relationship, could be about children. King of Pentacles is business though, but the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles all together, it could definitely be about something about a relationship. It almost feels like somebody's playing victim about something. Thank you, Renegade. I hope that helped. Janice, does my ex-boyfriend Cap think about us a lot and miss me? Mm, Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. He's a little confused, or he just feel like he feels like he can't really handle this right now. So it just like makes him tired, because he feels like he's been fighting with this, or fighting about this for a long time. So he's kind of like right now he's like, I think he's dropping this in his head a little bit just right now, because it's exhausting. I think that he has a lot on his plate, and I'm not sure what those things are, but it looks like he has a lot on his plate. Thank you, Janice. Janice times two. What's my spirit guides want to do, or messages from them? See. Until you let go of the wheel, it's going to keep going in the same direction. It's going to show up as the same person, different font. It's going to show up as the same situation, different font. It's saying that there's something higher for you, but you're not realizing it, because you keep hanging on to the bottom lower part of the wheel, and that's where you're focused on. And there's something that once you let go of control, you're going to realize how silly something was. Or, and I'm not, please understand, I'm not trying to discount your feelings or anything like that, but you're going to see some kind of bigger picture once you finally like let go of trying to control something, or you stop repeating these cycles. Because there's like something that keeps you there, and I don't know what it is. It could be a plethora of things. It could be insecurity, it could be abandonment issues, it could be, self-worth, self-value. I mean, I don't know, right? I don't know what it is, but it's saying like, until you let go of control with something, you will keep spinning. Like, you gotta give it to God sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Janice. Sky, what is he thinking about me recently? He feels like you're very self-aware, like you're a very self-aware person. He thinks that maybe you're a little melancholy, or he feels like you are. That freaked me out. He feels like you're maybe kind of going through something, or he feels like you're kind of stuck in place right now. Like he thinks that you're going through something. I'm not sure what that is. He feels like you're humble, but he feels like you're not quite moving forward about something or with something yet. I don't know what that means for you. Awesome Janelle, would it benefit me to leave the relationship I'm in? Well, I think you keep delaying it for some reason, but I think with that 10 of Wands in reverse, it might be a responsibility, like staying. It might be a responsibility that you can't necessarily handle right now. Would it benefit her? What's going on here? Knight of Swords. I mean, I still think that you're going to get communication from this person, even if you do. But if you take off running, I feel like it's eventually you're going to feel like a weight has been lifted in some way. You know, I feel like somebody's going to try to manipulate the situation a little bit, but so yeah. Anna T, what's going to be the final outcome of this work conflict? Mm. Well, somebody may apologize. Two of Swords, Five of Cups. I mean, this is like a truce. You know, feeling sorry, feeling sad, regretting something. I feel like there's going to be some kind of truce or some kind of peace being made, some kind of decision. RB, what are T's feelings for me? Feeling like you have unfinished business, or the two of you have some unfinished business about a relationship, or somebody has unfinished business about a relationship. Queen of Cups, this person may, there may be mutual love or mutual admiration. It seems like there's, if this was a relationship or something, I feel like this is getting back off of the ground, or you guys are reestablishing something. I feel like we're putting in an effort towards the connection, is what this looks like to me. So I don't see this as being bad. I see this as being positive. Warrior Queen, what can I expect in love this month? The Three of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. Well, you might meet somebody through friends, particularly an Aquarius, but it could be Gemini, Libra, but particularly Aquarius. I feel like you may end up getting together with friends or something like that and meeting somebody through a friend group. Okay, so keep that in mind. And all right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I absolutely love all of you. Thank you so much for your consistent support. It means the world to me. And thank you so much, Rick, for being here. I will talk to you guys later and have a wonderful night. Bye for now.